everyone, welcome back to Music with Ryan. Got a great lesson for you today. The classic bluegrass song, Blue Ridge Cabin Home. If you hang out in the bluegrass circles or in that scene and jam with other people, you've certainly heard this one and you've probably, certainly played it. So I wanted to write up a nice solo for those of you looking to step in there and take a lead. Now this one is a little bit more of an intermediate to advanced thing, trying to get a little more fancy and a little more expressive. I state the melody, add some cross picking in there, and then at the end drop a big old bluegrass lick. Get a little fancy towards the end. It's kind of a classic way to end a solo perhaps. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I love singing and playing this tune. It's one of my favorites, and it's a request from a customer out there. Thank you very much. It's another good one. Check it off the list for me for getting to some of those requests. So yeah, if you'd like to purchase the full-length lesson, as this video on YouTube is just a preview, then head on over to my website, and there you'll find this lesson and lots of other instructions. So browse around if you like the way I teach, and if you really like the way I approach learning and teach, then I consider checking out the memberships. The top membership for a monthly fee will get you access to all my videos and all my tabs and all my courses. I put out something every week, so give that a look if you're interested and want to elevate your playing a bit. For now, we're going to go ahead and walk through this lesson measure for measure, give you a taste of how it's going to go. If you like what you see, please comment, subscribe to my channel so you know when the lessons are coming out. And yeah, let's go for it. Thanks for watching. All right, so let's break down the Blue Ridge Cabin Home solo here a little bit. Again, we're in the key of A. Got my capo on the 2nd fret and working out a G position. Markings below the staff are the pick directions, so watch those closely. The staple looking objects are the downs. The V object is the ups. And the first two markings on that first measure are 2 quarter note rests, so 1 count rests. All right, so the pickup happens on beat 3 and 4 there. The first actual played note is on beat 3. So I'll play the first 3 measures and then we'll break them down slower. They sound like this. 1, 2. Again, 2, ready, go. 3, 4. Okay, so obviously we got all in the G string here. 0, open G, 2nd fret G. I'm going to use my 2nd finger too. And then I get up to the 4th fret G. And I'm going to make this little shape here so I can do a little cross picking. This is just a little G chord. Some might refer to it as an F shape if you have your F chord and you kind of break it down here. And then you just move it on up. So 3-3, I'm barring 3-3 in the B and the E, 4th fret on the G string. That's just a G chord, and I'm gonna cross pick out of that a little bit. 1, so I got a quarter note to start it, and then it's some 8th notes. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and as you notice there. You have the 3 with the slur to the next 3, and then that 3 is in parentheses. That's a tied note, okay? So we tie it on over. We don't play it. We hold it for the value of both the notes combined, if that makes sense. So really it's kind of like it's a quarter note value. It gets 1 whole beat. Don't want to confuse too much, but it is a tie. Creates 2 upstrokes there. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. So it'll be down, down, up, down, up, up. Okay, and you see if you can get that all nice and clear and clean. And then the next measure, I'd land back on the 4th fret, G string there. I'm already there. And I do a little strum. Get those 2 8th notes connected there. 4, 3, 3. on the tab, and then 2nd fret, and then 0 fret on the G string. Okay, so a lot of stuff on the G string. And I do slide into that 4th fret. If it throws you off a little bit, you just take it out. But it's a real quick pick and slide. Yeah, really pick and slide at the exact same time. And of course, you got to go right to the fret. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. And I even kind of slide back down to the 2nd fret. You don't have to worry about that as much. That kind of happens naturally, I feel. So I'm just going to do that one more time, or maybe twice more, and then we'll move on. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, and then when you get in, lastly, when you get into this, you slide into the 4th fret, and you got to bring your first finger in the bar. Perhaps it's obvious, but you know, right when you get to that 4th fret, get your first finger in there to bar everything down. See if you can do it without lifting up your 2nd finger, so you don't clip that note off. You know, don't necessarily want that, okay? All right, moving on. Next 4 measures, getting over top of the C chord now.